Well, this seems as good a place to start as any. Hello there, friends, and welcome to another Average Joe Let's Play. This is a one-off thing. I was originally intending to play some more Alien Isolation today, but instead a friend of mine linked me a special offer that's going on itch.io right now, a $5 bundle, which is like £4 in real human money. Take that, America. A $5 bundle, which is in support of I can't remember the exact names of the organisations, but it's educational and legal defence programs for black people. It's all in support of the whole Black Lives Matter thing. So I mean, if you think Black Lives Matter, then go ahead and support it. If you don't think Black Lives Matter but want like 1,600 games for fucking nothing, probably also worth buying into, you know, even if you are a piece of shit. So here's the thing. There's some good games in there. There is, to name a few off the top of my head, Celeste, Pyre, Minute, A Night in the Woods, A Short Hike, Nuclear Throne. What else was in there? I don't know, ton of shit. Oxenfree. You know, some relatively big names in the indie scene. Which are probably worth checking out if you haven't got them already. But there's also obviously a hell of a lot of lesser known games, one of which is this, and this is the one I'm choosing to play today, just in sort of recognition and celebration of this bundle. I think that's my shilling out of the way. Let's have a little look at Test Tube Titans. Apparently it's a game which allows you to create a monster of your own devising and then use it to just like fuck some shit up. It reminds me a lot of Rampage, if you're familiar with Rampage, and by that I don't mean the weird film with The Rock that for some reason apparently was based on the video game, but you know, come on, the premise of Rampage was pretty fucking thin. But the original game Rampage, which was a fucking staple of my childhood, I don't know about anyone else, fucking Master System Rampage game, going around punching people out of buildings, and that was about it. That was about the whole entirety of the game. You punch buildings, but it was a good old time back in the day. I'm gonna get this cursor off the screen because it's really annoying me. But yeah, it smells like that, only with more customizability, and that can only be a good thing. So let's take a little look. Why don't we? Why don't we indeed? Welcome to Test Tube Titans. Before we get into things, there's a couple of important details you may want to know about. Test Tube Titans is best played with a controller. I am doing so. So if you have a controller available, blah blah blah. Also, the game defaults to using stylized filter as the I'm fine with the filter. It's a little bit wibbly wobbly, but I can live with it. Look at all this. I didn't realise there was an actual story mode. From the screenshots, I assumed it was literally like I knew there was like a versus multiplayer thing. I thought it was more just you know, you make a thing and then you go blow some shit up. I didn't realise there was like an actual plot to it. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's dive in, shall we? Oh god. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh no. Ah, hello, you're the nearest hire, aren't you? Cool. I'm sure that you've signed the NDA by now, so welcome to Test Tube Titans. All those giant monsters have been showing up unexplained out there in the world. That's us. We make them right here. Yeah, that's cool, dude. That's cool. Don't worry though, you'll be safe here. It's actually a pretty cool job. If you have any questions about any of this, not really. I'm not really that bothered about the plot, if I'm honest with you. I don't want to smack talk the narrative delivery of the video game, but that's not really why I'm here. Okay, cool. Just a tip, don't ask too many questions. Wasn't planning on it. I mean, yes, I know what we're doing here seems crazy, but at the same time we need to think about the future, right? Sure, we'll call it important work, sure. Obviously our tests don't come without sacrifice, but that's the cost of progress, and future generations will be safer thanks to our ingenuity. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Do you really think we'd all be working here if we didn't see the practical applications that will ultimately make the world a better place? That's why we're here. Anyway, I should get back to work. Good talking to you. Maybe see you around. I love this. This guy's just like, so you're here to engineer giant monsters and use them to destroy half a city? Well, I don't want anything to do with that. You get on with it. I'll see you around. Welcome to the lab. This is where the magic happens. We're very happy to have you here as part of the Test Tube Titan family. We do a lot of amazing work here and we look forward to seeing what you can do. On the left side you'll find all of the options to mutate your Titan or start a new one. On the right side you'll be able to see information about your current Titan and your overall resources and progress. Since it's the first day here, you're sure to have lots of questions. Take a look around and we'll try to catch you up to speed as you go. We suggest creating a brand new Titan, mutating it as much as possible, and then send it out into the field on your tutorial mission. Alright. Alright, well I guess I clicked new Titan. I can only go with size 1 at the moment, that's fine. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Evolution can be such a slow process, which is why at Test Tube Titans we speed things up by using high levels of radiation and a simple comparative system for evaluating the ideal specimens. You'll be able to review basic stats, hazard, resistances and bodily mutations before committing to spawning a new Titan. It's an intuitive process designed for results, and that's what we like around here. We like results. What I don't like is what I'm looking at right now. Oh, they're horrible. They're horrible, like lumpy jelly men. Look at them. They look like they're just riddled with tumours. I'm gonna have to go with this dude on the end though. Right? If we're picking one of these three, it's gotta be the dude with the spiky back and the really happy face. Because the guy on the left, he looks a bit like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but just severely pissed off. And then the one in the middle really just looks like he wants someone to end him. He just doesn't want to be here anymore. This isn't life. This isn't living. He doesn't even have eyes. So yeah, we're gonna go with our slightly sharky looking fellow on the end here. Oh, that was a noise. Look at him dance. Look how happy he is to be here. I love this guy. Can we do anything with him? To mutate him? We can rename him, but honestly I think Slianoa Moore sounds pretty amazing. I think that's a pretty great name. Lab upgrades. Okay, we can upgrade the lab. Presumably can't at the moment because we don't have the required stuff to do so. But I guess this will allow us to make more powerful Titans. We got milestones. I guess they're basically just achievements here. We have Titan upgrades. This is what I was looking for. As your Titans spend time in the field, our automated Titan research system will be able to identify unique traits that will be engaged by using rare materials injected into the simple genetics. In other words, you'll be able to upgrade your Titans with a range of skills and abilities, which will ultimately make your job easier. To keep your specimen samples stable, you'll be limited to choose a single upgrade per level of research. We know you'll make the best choices. Okay, so if we play a bit, you'll get buffed. That's good to know. There's also this. We think details are incredibly important here at Test Tube Titans, so we keep close track excuse me, of every Titan's achievements in the field. As a Titan reaches new targets, you'll be able to introduce minor tweaks to its genetics to improve stats or hazard resistances. Okay, so we've got like physical abilities and passive abilities. And then we've got buffs to the lab itself. Got you. I'm happy with him for now though. I mean, and obviously I want to pimp that boy, but we need to do some work before we can do that. Got quite good electric resist, compared to his other resistances at least. I don't know how his energy and his stamina and everything actually like correspond to good stats, but you know, they're there. Let's just go for it. Welcome to the mission map. This is where you'll ultimately need to prove your ingenuity through completing basic tasks in the real world. Load up your best Titan and send it to the field. Already done, buddy. Where you'll be able to remotely control it using our patented nerve override technology. You'll be rewarded with at least 1 lab token for each mission attempt, and even more if you score well based on our projected targets. A reminder that not all of your Titans will necessarily be adequate for fieldwork, so if you find yourself limited by a specific Titan's performance, you may want to scrap the sample and start from scratch. Ooh, that's rough. He's a living thing, you can't just scrap his sample. Let's do his tutorial, shall we? Yeah, okay, so we've got a stamina bar. It's quite clearly Dark Souls. It's quite clearly Dark Souls, obviously. Oh, there he is! Time to get moving. We've set up this convenient test site to let you familiarise yourself with how to control a Titan. To walk, hold R or L trigger to lift your Titan's oh no! By alternating your steps you can walk forward. This is something. If you need to turn in a direction, hold the opposite direction and your Titan's leg will continue to swing around. Oh! I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting like full what, like human full flat I suppose is a good... Oh, the left stick does also control the currently lifted leg, it seems. Oh, it's weird though. It's weird. It's an interesting control scheme. Okay, let's go. Let's get walking. Can we no, that way? You did it. If you need to change direction quickly, you can override your normal steps using the left stick. That's what I was trying. This will push your Titan's leg in that direction. Controlling the steps this way will give you a quicker control, but also takes more practice. If you're not raising either of your Titan's leg, then left stick will automatically walk your Titan in that direction, albeit with less precision. This is the left stick movement. Look at him go! Oh, this is really something. Apparently he retreats into battle like all real men. You may find an object blocking your path. The Titan's feet are well equipped to deal with this. Quickly tap right trigger or left trigger to swiftly kick each leg. Normally this would use stamina, but for this training session you don't need to worry about that. Clear yourself a path now, no need to clear everything through. I'm tapping it. Tapping it. There we go. There we go. Fucked it real good. Fucked it right up. This is a control scheme. This really is a control scheme. You can't deny this control scheme does in fact exist. You can't deny that, right? It's real. It's a thing that someone decided was a great idea. It's actually really weird because I was expecting it to be like a fairly simple game once I got into the actual gameplay. I thought most of the mechanics would be centered around the creating and upgrading of the Titans, but the fact that it's got this physics-based smooth scheme as well, it's like a mishmashing of two completely separate ideas into one thing, and yeah, fair play to it. Your arms can be useful too. Try swinging them around. Use the bumpers to swing an arm with the corresponding side. Okay, cool. Let's try the arms. Just get into position and... Oh no. Yep. I taught that building a lesson. I taught it a real lesson right there. My foot's kind of stuck on this. There we go. Okay. Want to head this way now. Let's try the left stick movement again. He's working it out. He's getting there. Look at him. Look at him. He's a smart boy. Of course, your Titan's hand's going to grab things too. Okay, we're getting into the in-depth mechanics now. Hold the bumper after swinging it. Your Titan's hand will latch onto whatever it hits. It really is human full flat. This is especially useful for dismantling obstacles that might be too big to otherwise move. If you're already holding something in a hand, you can release the button to drop it, or throw anything your Titan is holding by tapping X. Try grabbing this tower and pulling it down. Okay. That way. A little bit closer. Alright. Could do with a better camera angle here. Here we go. Okay, now pull. Pull it! Pull it, boy! Oh shit, that didn't quite work. I feel like the rapid pummeling was a quicker destruction stratagem. But there we go, we got it. We got it. It's down now. And there was the throw. Then pull up this big platform here. And then throw it. No, not very well. Tried though. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a handle on this, sort of. Sort of, he says, drunkenly staggering backwards towards a flag. But look at me go. And it only took 3 minutes and 10 seconds. That's not bad, right? Maybe? I don't know. Photo mode. Oh, I can take photos of my destruction. Okay. That's one of those features that I feel like it is a lot more like effort to make than is worth it. Like, how many people are really going to use that feature? I don't know. What the fuck happened to you? Did you black up? Are you the same guy? That's not a natural skin colour, right? That's not just black. That's like, it's got like shades of blue in there. That's not normal. Hey, looks like you passed your training. Congrats. Things are about to get real well. Do you mind if I talk politics for a minute? No thanks. Yep, no surprise there. A lot of people really don't like talking politics. Like, they don't want politics at work or in their movies or in their games. I get it, but you have to make time for it sometime. So why not right now? I'm just trying to do my own thing right now. Sure, that's fair. It's not necessarily fun to talk about this stuff, but it's also too easy to dismiss it altogether. And like, I'm not trying to be confrontational about it, I just want to talk. Okay, fine, what is it? Alright, well, honestly, I just wanted to see how open you were, not trying to waste your time. There's a lot of people around here that I know could use someone like you to talk to. I'm sure you'll meet them all sooner or later. And you can let your guard down if you haven't already. No one here is going to judge you. We're all just people trying to understand our place in the world. And our place apparently is controlling giant monsters. There's sort of... There's a bit of a juxtaposition here, isn't there? I'm not gonna lie. Like, these guys trying to be all like, oh, we're doing it for the good of mankind, and trying to be all serious about it and have serious political debates and shit. And it's like, this is a game where you play a big drunk monster and smash up buildings. It's such a fucking... You know what I mean? There's normally separation between those two things. If you want your serious games, you play your fucking Firewatches, or you play your fucking Oxenfrees, or you play whatever else, you know, your games that you know you're going to go in there and have your drama, and you're ready for that. This game is your dumb fuck shit up game, and I don't know, it seems like a weird place to put stuff like this. Anyway, I hope I'm not scaring you off with this. I hope you'll find the work here rewarding in one way or another. Have a good one, and thanks for listening. Your Titan has no storage slot assigned. Would you like to save it? Sure, I'll save it. It deserves to be saved like everyone else. Alright, can we upgrade him? I don't think we got anything from the tutorial. I don't think it rewarded us with things. It being a tutorial and everything. Let's head out for another mission then. I want to see what the upgrades are like, if that's going to really shake up the gameplay or not. And that's where the real interesting shit comes in, right? We set you up with a small practice. Oh, it's another tutorial. Alright, well, I guess I'll do it. I'd quite like to just get out there and start fucking the shit now, honestly, myself, but... Welcome to the practice course. Take the time to develop your skills here, or test out a new Titan. There's no objectives here, so whenever you're feeling satisfied, you can head straight to the lab to move to something bigger and better. Okay, where's the exit? I'm satisfied, I know what I'm doing, he says, barely capable of walking. Believe me, it's a lot harder than it looks. I think the left stick, it said something about you getting more precision out of using the trigger keys to walk, but honestly I think the left stick is just better at it than I am. I guess I'm here now. Might as well fuck some shit up. Just drill a hole. Stand up. Now these big buildings actually take some work to take down, don't they? Come on. Pull it over. Pull it over. You can do it. It's not strong enough. Come on. Come on. I can feel it going. I can feel it. I will achieve Jenga. This is like me trying to move furniture up the stairs. Kind of sad. Oh, hello. I think it's going. Is it going? No, it's not going. This is some solidly built shit, I'm not gonna lie. Reversing into it seems to be getting me somewhere. Am I dead? Am I fucked? I'm assuming this is the sort of thing we want to avoid when we get into the actual game. I assume I still have infinite health and stamina for this one, but I'm not sure I can get out. Help! Yes! Yes, I escaped. Okay, be wary of that happening. Don't bury yourself in a fucking pile of rubble. Not generally the best option. What am I meant to... How do I leave? Do I just... Can I just do this? Oh, there's milestones available. Oh, you get DNA rewards for completing the milestones. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if that's the only place you get them, but... Oh, and I can upgrade my health, my... Oh, I forget what each of these mean. Is that like health, max stamina, and stamina recharge or something? It did say somewhere. Oh, there we go, yeah. Okay, stamina recharge and stamina cooldown. Yeah, I don't know what those mean, so I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, they change each time. I guess I'll keep working on the resistance I have that's good, to make it real good. Makes sense, right? Cool. But presumably we can't afford any of this. That's the wrong thing, that's a lab upgrades. You can't afford this yet. He's not reached level 1. Okay. Alright. We go back to the field. Here we go. We've got a real objective now. You've demonstrated your ability to control a Titan, sort of. Now is your chance to test it in a real-world setting. We've found an isolated spot that will be the perfect place for you to apply everything you've learned so far. Co-op. Look at that. Co-op. You can also bypass it. You can just pay currency to not play the levels. That's the sort of world we're in now, ladies and gentlemen. That's what games are. Oh, cars and hay bales. Welcome to your first proper mission in the field. This is what you've been training for. It's essential for this mission that you prove your Titan's ability to remove all obstacles in its path. One obstacle in your Titan's path might be a very annoying dog. Sometimes you just have to live with that though, because if you remove it in any sort of way, the RSPCA might come down on you like a ton of bricks. That means everything you see. At the top of the screen you'll see your target score, and below that you'll see your current score, so don't stop until you reach your goal. You may find your Titan is damaged by external threats. You should eliminate these threats or avoid them altogether. We know you'll do a great job. Okay, look at me walk. Look at me walk. Look how good I'm walking. No, this foot now. Look how good I was walking. Hey, I did $10 of hay bale damage. Look at me. I need to cause 1,000. Oh no. All I did was smash some hay bales. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. I'm a good boy. Don't send the popo after me. Okay, that was probably a bit more damage. Oh. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I'm fragile. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh, please stop. Please stop. Flee. They're so powerful. Their guns, they're so threatening. Help. Give me that car. Give me something. I need a projectile. Oh. They just shot me to death. Why does that never happen in Godzilla? Oh, can we try that again? Okay, I assume it's only after you start doing damage that the police get involved, right? So if I can, like... Come on, move that foot. You can do it. There we go. Now this one. If I can, like, try and avoid the hay bales and get to the high value shit before I get the police... Oh no, it's just a time thing. Okay. Alright, okay. In that case, let's just fucking go. Let's go. Come on, get to the buildings. Get to the buildings. Need to smash those buildings. Need to cause some property damage. That guy just fucking lifted his own car. Who's the real Titan here? Oh, okay, the car exploded and it hurt me real bad. Okay, alright, alright. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Run. Flee, flee. Stop being stuck on a flagpole. Stop. Why is that flagpole so indestructible? Oh, I'm so fucked again. I'm so fucked again. I need some, like, bullet resistance. I need resistance to bullets. How do I get that? How do I achieve that? We now know that we're not meant to attack cars because cars hurt you real bad. Cars are real dangerous. Don't fuck with cars. I'm gonna just fucking get over that. There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's you and me. We can do this. Okay. Grab this. Okay. Actually throwing accurately is fucking impossible. Get him! Get him! Get him, you son of a bitch! Oh, why are they so much faster than me? I'm huge! Come on, chase the man. Okay, the longer I spend chasing down a single cop, the longer more cops will have to spawn and royally end my day forever. Okay, okay, we're not doing bad actually. We've done a lot of damage. I probably shouldn't have allowed that. Move, go, go, go. Move the other foot. Mission success. And I found some rare materials. Okay, good. What now? Do we just die, or is there some sort of exit? There was that flagpole that absolutely kicked my ass before. Try and head for that. Believe me, I am trying. Oh god, there's so many police. Yes, killed one. Apparently that one policeman was worth a fair amount of money, so that's cool. Apparently smushing people's good. Very difficult to do though. They all have the same face, just with different hair and skin colour. Is that racist to say? Is that racist against these terrifying teeth men? Yo, you mind if I ask you something? I've been asking other people around here, and some of them have been weird about it. So anyway, I've been a little curious lately, and I've been asking people how much they get paid around here. But people don't seem to like talking about how much they make. It's a pretty personal thing. Maybe you're right, but my experience has been that people are more open about almost every other aspect in their life than they are about their salaries. Doesn't that seem strange? Maybe they don't want to be judged based on their money. Sure, that would suck. But isn't the problem here that people will be judged based on their financials in the first place? I mean, not talking about it doesn't seem like a healthy solution. I think if anyone stands to gain from all us staying mum about this stuff, it's probably our employer. Who knows what kind of disparities they might be getting away with while all of us are too scared to compare wages. But what about the difference between completely different jobs? Yeah, well that's another whole can of worms, isn't it? It's also problematic when you start comparing different positions. I mean, the higher on the chain in command you go, the more money you make, right? How could you do that any differently? I guess I'd try and start somewhere that starts scaling proportionally with time. But then again, like, why not just pay everyone the same amount? That doesn't make any sense. Like, genuinely, that doesn't make any sense. Why would anyone want to take on more responsibility if they could get paid the same for doing less work? That's literally dumb. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty fucking left wing, but you can't go full fucking communism in the workplace, or else everyone will just do the simplest job they can possibly find. I know, it seems kind of crazy, and we've been taught to think so, oh, fuck off. But like, wouldn't you care more about your job if you knew you were getting paid the same as your boss? Wouldn't you be more invested in doing good work? But look, we're gonna go down some fucking shit here because the shit is being placed on my plate. I don't think fucking anyone should be earning the kind of stupid fucking money that people like Bill Gates earn, or, you know, Jeff Bezos or any of those other people who earn literally billions. That's fucking retarded, don't get me wrong. But if the boss is the guy who founded the company, worked to the point, got it off the ground, you know, came up with the initial idea, bought the office space, hired the employees and everything, he deserves more money than some guy, some fucking 18-year-old who just walked in off the street to do his fucking data entry for him. You know what I mean? That's just no. Just no. Seriously. Not everyone would think that way, though. Sure. So you want to find someone who's willing to pull their weight, right? For a wage like that, I imagine you'd probably have a lot of eager candidates. Exactly. Pay peanuts, get monkeys, you know what I mean? I know it's not all that easy, but something modelled around more equal concept would still be better than the exploitative hierarchies we have now. Fuck right off. Just fuck right off. As I say, there's no excuse for earning absurd wages, but there's no point working for that promotion, there's no point getting better at your job, expanding your skill set, any of that shit, if you can get paid the same for an entry-level job as you can for being the boss of the company. There's no incentive to improve yourself. So fuck off, Parker. To be honest, sometimes I feel like a raise is just a bribe to keep me complacent with paying people lower than me much less, and like, nobody wants to clean toilets, and yet the people who do it get paid barely enough to get by. I don't get it. I mean, yeah, of course, obviously pay the people at the bottom a fair wage, I'm not saying don't, but Jesus Christ, there are extremes, and this guy, girl, them is going to those extremes right now. Wealth is a little embarrassing. It's like trying to justify that my life should be so much easier than someone else's. Should it be? Oh no, if you work harder, then your life isn't easier than someone else's. If you do a more taxing, more stressful job, then you should get paid more. It's such a dumb argument this person is making. I mean, yeah, no one should have to struggle to survive, for sure. You're right. Maybe I should actually do something to help them instead of just feeling self-conscious about how much I make working here. I should let you get back to things. Please do. Please do. At least Sliano Amor here has, that's a fucking mouthful of a name, isn't it? Gained 4 levels and has new upgrades available. Venom will be ready to use again in 5 missions. Oh, I have to like swap dudes in and out. That's interesting. I need to sneeze. Fuck. Whew. You know what I love? You know what I love? Being allergic to literally the foundation of what everything is built upon. I am allergic to trees. We remove trees so that I no longer have allergies, and the world ends. It's like one step away from being allergic to fucking oxygen. Anyway, let's see what we can do with Sliano Amor. Hey, Sliano Amor. Do I need to load him? I can't upgrade him because he's not out at the moment. That's really annoying. I guess I need to make a new Titan for now then. What have we got here? Alright. Let's try again. Now this one. The cube over here is something real special. It's actually got really good stats as well. I mean, not as much. Actually, this guy has all the bullet resistance. I'm assuming that's what that means. Does it tell us somewhere? It doesn't. Okay, cool. He may look horrific, but I need a bullet-resistant fella. Playako. Playako. Playako? Playako. Come on, Playako. Let's head out to the... Hang on. These cost at least 10 each. Okay, nothing I can get there. Anything I can unlock in milestones? Not yet. And I can't upgrade this Titan because he's not the one who did the work. So yeah, okay, I guess we go back into the field again. See how Playako plays. Flagpoles and signposts have sharp tips that can injure your Titan. Good to know. Good to know. A lot of things can injure my Titan apparently. He's very fragile. But at least this one can take a bullet potentially. God, I gotta cause a lot of damage this time. Get fucking to it. Move that leg. Look at all these kids. Look at all these squishable kids. I don't know why I'm assuming they're kids. I just am. They look like a school. Had a flagpole. It's a common thing in America, right? That looks like it's going to explode. A lot of dust came off it. Come on, go, 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 go. Get in there. Get stomping. The fuzz are coming. There we go. There we go. We're moving now. I feel like I've already done more damage than I did last level. But it hasn't really done that. that work isn't reflected in my score, so to speak. Keep going, keep squishing. Just gotta get away from the police. That's the important thing here. We're nearly there on the property damage front. Oh, there's more police in front of me. Fuck. To be fair, that one's just sort of going, so... No, turn around. Ah, fuck. Was that enough? Ah, that wasn't enough. Apparently my fucking elbow drop I did at the end there wasn't good enough to achieve my goals. Okay. It's all about just keeping up the movement. If you can just outrun the enemies as long as the game wants to let you. But the dude is so hard to control. And I get that's the point of the game, right? That's where the challenge comes from. Come on, through the building. Use those hands. Put those hands to use. You're not putting the hands to use. Fuck. I'm now straddling the building. I'm now having intercourse with the building. Help. Help. How do I get my camera back? There we go. Sometimes the camera just feels like doing its own thing, which isn't massively useful. Please stop shooting me. I really don't like it. It's the bullet-resistant Titan as well. Even he can't cope with the sheer amount of shots being fired right now. It's the sort of drama that no one asked for. Could just leave me about my business, you know. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that fucked him. That fucked him. It's still not going to be enough damage though. Keep getting so close. So close. There's real challenge to be had in this game. Mostly around walking from A to B. Right, okay. Alright. Thing is, I keep trying to use the stick and the legs at the same time, and I think that's a bad way to go about it. I think controlling entirely with the with either control scheme is fine, but if you try and use both at the same time, it gets very upset. Right, okay, okay. This is good, this is a good start. Throw that, okay, don't throw that, get exploded by that, that's fine. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Dismantle the building. I'm getting lots of level ups from this, but presumably won't be able to use this dude again for a while. For another 5 missions. That's kind of the cooldown period is too big, I think, is the argument I have here. Is the issue I'm having with this game. Like, I've just got 2 Titans now, up a decent amount of levels, but I'm not going to be able to use them for fucking ever. Certainly not throughout the rest of this video. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. It's alright, I've already completed the mission. I don't care if you kill me now. I'll be born again. Psst, hey. I'm not trying to start anything here, but have you noticed how all official communications from the director of Test Tube Titans seems to be really watered down language? No, I hadn't, because I've not read any of the communications. Also, why do you have scribbles all over your face? Did you fall asleep at work and someone grabbed their pen? Even though it's like there's a little penis there, just sort of up and right from your mouth a bit. See where I'm looking? See the little penis? They're just intentionally vague, trying to maintain this kind of corporate climate to keep everything safe feeling, like how they refer to people's homes as obstacles. You're right, that's weird. Exactly my thoughts. Honestly, I didn't even realise the full implications of our work here until recently. Everything was so simple, wrapped up in corporate jargon. How could I be so naive? There's something inherently disingenuous and insidious about the corporate environment. Time is money, lives are money. And death equals results. That's extreme. Not all business is about killing. A lot of it, to be fair, but no, of course not. At the root of many corporate structure is the same concept. Profits come first. But a corporation still has to answer to its consumers. In a way of thinking, yes, but in truth, a giant for-profit corporation only answers to its consumers in its own interest. It's all carefully calculated. There's no empathy, no love, no humanity to any of it. I don't know. It's really tough trying to see any of this from the outside while standing on the inside. I think the first step is just seeing the reality of things for yourself. Try to recognise your impact on the lives of others, both negative and positive. Sorry to throw all this at you. It's not actually fun to talk about, but it's important to talk about it. I could go on, but I should let you go. I'll save. Where are we putting you? Next to your friend? There you go. Am I still able to use this one then? No, I'm clearly not, am I? How long's he out of action for? Another 5 missions. God. It's honestly quite an annoying concept. But on that slightly sour note, I think I'm going to stop. This game is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's very cool. I think it might be trying to do too much at once. Like if it just kept to the basic upgrades and mutations and the crazy fucking physics combat and everything, it will be great. I don't really see the point in all the sort of really hard socialist messages and all that. Like, I'm not one of these people who's like, politics don't belong in games, and just saying there's a time and place for them, and there are games that should be centered around that, and games that should be centered around just fucking shit up and having a good time. And it really does sort of sour the one experience with the other. Sort of turns the whole thing into a bit of a bummer when it could just be a good old time about wrecking some havoc, you know, like, as I say, like Rampage was. But nonetheless, very cool game, especially considering it costs less than a penny right now, all things considered, if you buy the $5 bundle. Again, can't recommend that high enough. If you're at all interested in indie games, then go check it out. there's this and another like 1,500 games or some shit in it. It's absurd the amount of content you're getting. And I'm going to leave that here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys for some more epic content next time. See ya.